Today I'm going to show you how to mount your spare tire to your rooftop on any cargo basket that you have. You're going to go to Home Depot. This is an old one I made. You're going to go to Home Depot. You're going to get 4 nuts. You're going to get a threaded rod. You're going to get 2 flat washers. You're going to get these 2 plates, which you can find by the building section where they have the brackets for decks and stuff like that. This is galvanized steel. Everything is galvanized. This should have been stainless, but you can see a little rust on here. The nuts are not stainless. So if you can find stainless with all this, get it, so you won't have no rust issues. U-bolts, 1/4 inch by 1 1/8 by 2 inches. You're gonna need 4 of these. The thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna take your flat plate, bottom plate. You're gonna measure the distance equal between 1 and 2 of your crossbars on your cage, okay? You're gonna mark it here and here, here and here. You're gonna do this on this side and on that side. You're gonna take 1/4 inch drill bit and you're gonna drill out the 4 holes, front and back, 8 holes total. So when you get your U-bolt this way, underneath your cargo basket, through here, take your plate, comes with it, that goes over the top. Take your nuts and put them on here and tighten them down equally across all 8 U-bolts. For the bottom, after you have your plate drilled out, you're ready to go, you're gonna drill a hole in the center, the thickness of your threaded rod. This is a 1/2 inch threaded rod, okay? So you're gonna drill 1/2 inch hole, dead center in the bottom. You're gonna double nut these 2 here. And to do a double nut, you take 1 nut, thread it on, take the next nut, you thread it on. Put a wrench on this side, a wrench on this side, and you're gonna tighten them both at the same time toward each other. Basically, you're locking that in so they won't move freely at all, okay? Come to the top, flat washer, double nut it, same way. Take 2 nuts and tighten them against each other. So you're gonna pull this one up, push this one down, and basically that locks that in place. That will never come loose. Your 4 U-bolts coming up from the bottom, coming across the bar. Then on top, you got your plate, then the plate that comes with it, and then the 2 nuts. This rim, or any rim that you don't want damaged. This is an old boot I got. This is the top plate. This is what pushes down on the tire. You're gonna mark the outline of this, or any piece of strong rubber that you have. And you're gonna cut out this outline. And you're gonna sandwich that under this plate and on top of your rim, so this doesn't scratch it up in any way. Okay, I'll show you when I have it cut out. Your rubber that you just cut, there's the hole for the center. Find the X and push it through. That's what you're gonna end up with, the rubber underneath the metal. Single nut on, you tighten that down until it's snug. Take your other nut, tighten that down on top. You're gonna double nut it to lock them both into place. So I went and took it apart, put the rim face down, put the rubber in between, lock it, double lock it, and that secures it in place. That's what you get with on top, and that's what you end with underneath. The U-bolts won't hit the rim, so you're secure there. A heavy-duty motorcycle cable. This is what they look like. Keyed on one side, that's where it pushes in, and secure your tire for extra security to the cage. I have it wired through the top of the tire. It goes down underneath the tire, goes around the cage, and locks into place on top. Okay, so you don't see it from the outside unless you're underneath, looking underneath. That's what it looks like on top of the cage, securely locked, no issues. You're gonna have a lower gas mileage, just about it. It's like having a brick on top of a car. But these ain't known for having good gas mileage to begin with, especially when you put the bigger tires on. That's how you make your tire bracket to mount to any cage. If your cage has thicker crossbars, use a wider U-bolt. Okay? Questions, comments, leave them below. Hope that helped you out. Take care, fellas.